70%, which is good news, I think, 70% of these children are found usually. But let's talk about that 23%, which is still a large number. What are some of the driving factors here that contributes to this?
Good afternoon. Just firstly, those stats were actually released by the Missing Persons Bureau of SAPS in 2013. So we don't have latest stats. And if we look at the increasing number reported to our organization, it's alarming to think that in 2013, that was the case, but now it's even worse. There's so many contributing factors that are increasing to the number of children being kidnapped, children going missing. We've got so many crimes happening towards our children. We also have kidnappings that have escalated tremendously, especially after lockdown, and that of human trafficking. And our children are the most vulnerable in our society that falls victim to these types of crimes.
I want to talk about, some of these cases where we have parents, of course, in communities where they might need to play a better role here when it comes to protecting their children. We hear of cases, especially in some of our areas that, are a bit, our informal settlements and our townships, where sometimes we have children playing in the streets and then you just hear of a kid going missing. And unfortunately, it's always the worst that one can imagine what happens to that child. There are so many cases like that just happened this year alone. How should communities and parents try and play a better role here when it comes to protecting their children?
Definitely. Now, safety starts at home. It's not just us as an organization or the responsibility of SAPS to keep the children safe, but safety starts at home. We do understand that there are parents that currently have to work and they don't have alternative means of leaving their children somewhere. But we do have community centers. We've got churches that actually have school holiday programs, for instance, where children are actually being kept safe, entertained during the day until the parents get back home to come and fetch them. So we need to implement these safety measures. But one of the most important things is our communities, educating them on safety measures, also knowing what to do if a child goes missing and what to do if they do find a child on the streets by themselves. It's just small little things that we can implement to make such a bigger change in South Africa.